So it's not only having a career, but how you think about your career going forward and what you have to do to be adaptable and flexible and change as society changes. So Ravie, we've known each other now, I think, over 5 years, right? And as an undergraduate student, you know, you got right into, you're an excellent student, you got right into your major, your area of study. Did you know right away that you wanted to go into law, or was it something you discovered at Niagara? How did that happen for you?
Yeah, it was something that I figured out my senior year of high school that I was interested in. It was the reason for me coming to NU. I knew my end goal was law school. I think I was a bit nervous and anxious about whether I would be good in the field. You know, it's one thing to say you want to do something, and then you get into the field and you're not sure, right? I think that I expressed those concerns early on to my advisors freshman year, and they were very quick to get me in contact with the right professors that'd be able to put me in courtroom settings or be able to talk to real life attorneys and judges and people that were within the field that I want to be in.
So I think one of the things, the benefits is, you know, when you know, graduate from law school, it won't be like talking to a judge is a new experience. You've done
Correct.
it throughout your undergraduate and your graduate studies at Niagara.
Yeah, it's super awesome. I mean, even talking to attorneys now and letting them know of all the experiences that I've had from this small private institution, they're always super impressed with how many different networks that they have, and not just locally, but it expands to all over the US. So it's super cool that it doesn't feel like I am just stuck in this like little corner of Buffalo. Obviously I can take it on, but I can go kind of anywhere with it.
One of the questions I often get at open houses from parents is, will my son or daughter have a good job when they graduate? And I say yes, they will, but even more important, they're going to have a career and a life pathway. But also they'll be ready to really move with the twists and turns of life. Can you talk a little bit about your experience at Niagara and how it's prepared you? You know, you had a career in mind right away as want to be a lawyer when I graduate, but how has Niagara really helped you to really refine that and sharpen that pathway for you?
Sure. Being at Niagara, not only was I confident and I'd be able to accomplish whatever I dreamed of or whatever my goals were, but also it was super nice to know that I had the level of support that if my dreams changed or my goals changed, that I could adapt with it. I think the student that I was coming in 18 years old, starting college versus who I am now, the level of confidence that I've built, it's because of this community and this school. And so not only did I walk away with a degree, but I'm walking away with a level of confidence that I can accomplish whatever I want, whether that's my original dream or whether things change down the line.
One of the things that a very successful business person once said to me was, the person who has the most power in the room is the one that's most flexible and adaptable. And you talked about that, you know, before, about how you've been able to adjust and adapt.
In my internships, right, most of them are courtroom centered. So to be in a courtroom, you never know what you are walking into, right? Of what kind of case you're going to see, what kind of feedback you're going to hear. Sometimes there's a jury. So I think the biggest thing I learned from these internships is how to adapt. And I think that being at Niagara, it's also just taught me that no matter what direction I go or which way I lean, I'll be able to adapt. I think a level of anxiety was taken away from me in a good way by coming here, because it taught me that you are capable and you're able to take on whatever comes at you. And you have support system, right? You never feel like alone.
Yeah, that's tremendous. I mean, that's a value-added gift of not only the education, but the ability to have that level of self-awareness.
Yes. You're not the only person that's feeling anxious and nervous, right?
Yeah.
Don't we all have that like self-doubt about the what ifs and am I making the right decision? And I think like the biggest thing that I've learned is that you just have to trust your gut and go with it and really like believe that you will end up on the path that you want to end up on. I think that's why I am so proud and excited to always tell people that I go to Niagara, or people are like, why'd you stay for grad school again? I was like, I don't want to get away yet. Like, I feel so comfortable and safe, and I feel like it's a family, right? Like, it's home away from home. Everyone does want like the best for you, and that they're, you know, supporting you, even if they don't know you.
Well, listen, thanks for doing this. This is really awesome. I mean, we can't wait to see where you're going to land, because you're going to be great in life.
Thanks.
Yeah.